Wait, am I live? YouTube told me, no, you can't stream, but apparently I'm streaming. There was no audio? Well, now there is. I fixed that. Somehow. Hello! There we go. I scared myself. Thank you so much, son, for the early tippy. Mommy, you look so adorable. Picks up. What? Eliani, thank you so much for the tippy. The start time is oddly specific. 4:04. Nobody caught on before, so I decided to make it more obvious. You know, the 4:04 not found. Okay, it's okay. My humor is like dead humor. It's not very good. But all that matters is I'm the funniest person I know. How's everyone doing today? It's Monday. It's been a few weeks since I've been around. Wow. People probably thought I was dead. No, much to my haters, surprise, still alive somehow. That's because it's 2:04 here. Oh, well, 3:04 here. Okay, but the only time zone that really matters is the Eastern time zone. Like, I'm just saying. Yahoo! Just saying, women don't have a sense of humor. True, which is why I'm the funniest person I know. Yeah, thank you so much for the tippy. Just saw you've made English dub fans molding on Twitter X, so why don't you stream Genshin event with Japanese subtitles as well? Really love to see that. I actually do, I do once in a while, very barely stream some of the gacha games. The reason why I don't stream gacha games more is because I'm so, Jesus Christ, you guys are so sweet. I'm a very embarrassing individual, right? I'm easily amused, I'm easily amazed, and I'm easily appreciative of animation if my imagination gets tickled. So I tend to cry really easy. And like, that's only gonna be funny for people for like a couple of times, right? If I'm constantly crying during every single fucking quest, everyone's just gonna be like, okay, this woman is mentally ill. We can't listen to this bitch. Like, she might do autistic levels of research, and everybody calls her, weaponized whatever. Unfortunately, she cries too much. Like, it would just be unhinged. It wouldn't be good, right? Wouldn't be good. But yeah, so that's why I don't actually play the gacha games, because the gacha games that I do play, I really enjoy for the story. Yeah. So that's that. Thank you, Honor Sharp, for the tippy. What computer humor? That's paddling. Stop it. Eliani, thank you for the tippy. I'm in the wrong time zone because it says 3:04 for me. LOL. Yeah. Time zones ruin it. They do. It sucks. That's okay. Like I said, the only time zone that matters is, of course, the East Coast time zone. I'm just kidding. It doesn't. It's just kind of like what all the TV shows would show, Oh, man. Oculus, thank you so much for the tippy. Holy shit. Good afternoon, Madam Savvy. Paying up the femboy shower tax. Is that just what we're calling it now, the shower tax? How are you doing? I'm actually better than I've been in like 2 weeks. I'm doing really great, honestly. The only thing, like, it didn't take much to make me smile today. I cooked my eggs perfectly in a manner of which I've never done before. And that's just brightened my day so much. But you guys have just been the cherry on top. I'm so lucky to have you. How's our tall German husband doing? He's having a good day. Works a little slow. He's having some technical problems. But you know what? He got to go for a walk in the snow, so that's what matters. Sloop, thank you for the tippy. Eastern time supremacy. Exactly. Even if you don't live in the Eastern time zone, you just always know it. Honor Sharp, thank you so much for the tippy. Whoops, I forgot my perfectly on time and ready text as well. Hell yeah. Tech savvy, Madam Savvy. What's up? A lot of game journos being fired. Good day to be alive. Cooked your eggs. No wonder you don't have kids. Oh, fuck. That's a good one. Have you guys seen the charts? Have we seen the charts? We're doing a send-off tribute here to Highguard. I was going to prepare some words for Highguard, a little eulogy, if you will, but then I remembered I didn't give a shit. So, fuck them. You get what you deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. Today's going to be a bit of a different stream. Relooted was confirmed DEI money. Oh, shit, really? Somebody found the funding? I did like minor amounts of looking, and the only thing that I found was that an individual was tied to a kind of DEI-style government program, but it seemed unrelated. I meant to follow up on some of the threads, like how they might have gotten selected for that, but I didn't give a shit, you know? It was just like, the game failed, who cares? I don't care, it's done. It's done. It's done. God, dude, I'm so zen. Today really is going to be just like such a mellow day. I just can't get worked up because I'm just so fucking relaxed. I do have to share that I am having a bit of a, we'll talk about the news here in a second. So last week I had some funnies. I managed to have the best luck in my fucking life with gacha games. I don't know why this is happening to me. I got Yvonne. I got, what else did we get? I've had insane luck. I got Luke, like practically right off the bat. I got his weapon. Didn't have to spend much. I think I put $30 into it because I just didn't want to, wait. Didn't want to wait. So that was fun, but I've had crazy luck. I'm still working on getting C1 Varka. I've done a lot of maintenance in my gacha games. Got to do a bunch of artifact farming again. It's crazy. Nobody cares about this. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I just am. Thomas, again, thank you so much for continuing your subscription for 6 months. Hell yeah. Debbie, you doing okay over there? Doing great. No modding to Genshin. No modding to Genshin. So all of my gacha games remain on my iPad, actually. Last year, I bought the newest, the 2 terabyte iPad, which oddly enough, by the way, it's starting to lag, but only after I did the stupid update. I had turned off automatic updates, and I guess I was so tired one night, I was just clicking through things, and I didn't realize that it was asking me to update, and now that it has, it's just running like shit, which really sucks. Really sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it frickin' is. That was a joke because you don't stream gacha games? Oh. Oopsies. I mean, that's too. I could understand it. A lot of people assume that I do mod every single game. I actually don't. For the most part, it depends on the type of game, but I don't actually engage with mods that much. For things like Skyrim, after you do full playthroughs, yeah, it makes sense to explore. RimWorld makes sense to... Holy fuck! Eliani, thank you so much for the tipperoonie. Holy shit. I was stabbed multiple times with a scalpel in my abdomen recently. Surgery. Holy fuck. And one day I was watching one of your old streams where you dunked on the Noah kid. You made me laugh so hard that I was in searing pain for the rest of the night. Worth it. I am so fucking sorry. Like, thank you. Truly, I'm glad that moment could bring you joy, but also I'm very apologetic for the pain as well. You did it to yourself, to be fair. To be fair. Don't watch me post-surgery without knowing the risks. But thank you. I hope that the surgery was for nothing serious and that it was just routine as a surgery can be. And I hope that you're healing very well and fast. Yes. Yes, yes. You did do it to yourself. Exactly. So long as we know the consequences of our actions. So long as we know. Thank you so much, Honest for the tippy. So hi, guard. It died as it lived. Fast, dirty, and cheap. It's true. It's true. And Rasmus, thank you so much for for subscribing. Oh, wait, no. Membershiping. I get so lost with the words. What the heck is this? This hazel-eyed menace has appeared. Yes, I have. I'm finally back. And I have a wonderful surprise appearance this coming Friday. Somewhere over the rainbow. I'll be joining some lovely individuals for a conversation. I have homework for it, too, actually. I have to do homework. Ugh, homework. Anyway, what's the difference between... I saw the question. Oh, fuck. I saw somebody's question and then it was gone. I don't know. Somebody was asking about a difference between things. I'm just going to assume that it was not a thought-provoking question because it disappeared, so I'm sorry. Let's talk about the news. So, this past weekend, we had some bigly news. You guys know that I've gone on and on and on waiting for updates about the big lawsuits that that a myriad of AGs or attorney generals brought against BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. Son, thank you for the tippy. Working while drinking a filthy martini right now. Ooh, good life choices. And Honor Stripe, thank you for the tippy. Diff between subscriber and member savvy. Oh, bless you. Yeah, subscriber. Well, YouTube uses the word subscribe to just arbitrarily and freely subscribe to people, whereas membership is YouTube's version of actual paid subscriptions, which is why it's so confusing and frustrating because the language is retarded. Anyway, that's that. So to get back onto the points here, so this was back in 2025. I said that this was the best birthday present that could have ever been given to me, and finally a year later we have updates. But let's hear about this. So Texas judge greenlights multi-state lawsuit accusing BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street of using climate initiatives to manipulate energy markets. What this did was they basically said, hey, if you don't work towards green energy, we're going to pull our investments and make sure that nobody invests in you. And what this did was artificially inflate prices of energy for homeowners, right? So if you wanted to heat your home, you got canoodled because of this bullshit. So what's the update with this? Well, BlackRock is going to be in big, deep doo-doo. So Vanguard is the first to kind of break away from them. Now, a little while ago, and people didn't really understand why I said this, but I had said that Vanguard was going to be the one to probably be the one to cave first. I had noticed that Vanguard has actually stopped moving all of its assets around in the same manner as BlackRock because I guess they finally wised up and said, hey, we're going to get caught. There's been some trouble in paradise. There's been signs of it. And it turns out I was fucking right. This little poor ass retard in her basement was fucking right. So why are we saying this? Will Hild here was the one who posted this, and then he also provides the settlement agreement, which we'll just go through very briefly, but he does a really, really great little breakdown here. So he says Vanguard is admitting defeat, agreeing to settle the lawsuit brought by a coalition of state attorney generals led by Ken Paxton of Texas. As part of the settlement, they will pay $30 million in fines, which honestly is fucking bullshit to them. But this is a big deal. Turn over all documents related to the coordinated ESG activism, and end all ESG activism for years to come. This is massive. Now, I'm not happy about this, and I know no one will see jail time, but at least we'll finally get somewhere with ESG. This is incredible. I was so concerned that this would all get dismissed, but apparently Ken Paxton here, he has gone above and beyond. When I first read it and they said that they had very credible proof that energy companies, coal companies had been basically I don't know, blackmailed or bullied or whatever you would call this. What's the fucking word I'm looking for? You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Threatening to the market manipulation bullshit, right? Honor Sharp, thank you for the tip. ESG activism. It's in the game. I mean, it works. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. I'm not going to marry you, crazy coyote. I'm already happily married. I'm so deeply married. My husband knows that we'll be stuck together for all eternity. So long as there are atoms that have any memory of any part of us, we're together. Like, that's it, all right? That's it. Sorry to break your heart there. Anyway, back to the actually important stuff. So the Attorney General sought and got long overdue accountability and massive course correction from Vanguard. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink should be extremely worried, and State Street folds. If State Street folds and admits defeat as well, he will be left on an island on his own. Now, I'm not too sure. I never looked too deeply into State Street. I always focused on BlackRock and Vanguard. These guys were never really leaders in any of the movements. It was always BlackRock first, then Vanguard, and then they went out from there. But so we'll go look at the settlement here in a second. And then he also further clarifies, seeing a lot of folks say 30 million isn't enough to mean anything. Let me drop some white pills. In these types of cases, the first one to settle and agree to cooperate against the other defendants always gets the best deal, which is very true. This is also what they do in any criminal case. If you have a gang of a small group of losers who committed a crime, the police officers will try to offer and dangle a wonderful deal that's too good to be true almost to somebody, and hopefully somebody's stupid enough to take it. So that's basically what's happening here. This is an age-old thing. It's nothing new. But the big thing is that they will lose a shit ton of credibility, and on top of that, they're willing to turn everything over. If they withhold anything, they will lose their deal. All right? So lastly, every compliance department in Wall Street following this case will rapt attention. I know this because Net Zero Bankers Alliance and Net Zero Asset Managers crumble weeks after the suit was filed. Imagine what they're all thinking now. Yes, this is very, very bad. And then he further goes on, and this one also is good. As part of the 30 million settlement, Vanguard must hand over all documents and communications involving the climate cartel. So this could actually even, this will mention things more than just BlackRock itself. Imagine what the state attorney generals will find in there about BlackRock and State Street. The settlement is the beginning of the end for ESG asset manager cartel, which is true. Now, just to get everybody up to speed, just in case, ESG doesn't, of course, just cover the social or climate side of things, but it's all of the activism, right? So you might say, oh, well, what other elements could there be? Well, they also get involved in like government and shit like that. ESG is a big umbrella for a lot of things. So there are multiple ways to control a company to get them to influence the public, blah, 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 right? So this is a good thing for all industries on all fronts and for the world. If we can get rid of ESG, then we will truly have won and gotten rid of DEI. However, there is a slight... there's still a difference in now... these segments. And the big one here, because the fight's still not over. After we deal with ESG and DEI, that's obviously part of the market manipulation and investment side of things, but there's another element, which is bridge. And that is what Kirsha mostly focuses on, right? So I don't talk too much about bridge. She does a lot of bridge work, but there's been some overlaps, and I've talked about it briefly before. While there is obviously, a ton of activism in bridge doesn't necessarily rely on the market manipulation side of things, right? So ESG scores are ranks for companies to decide whether or not an investor should invest in them, or it's one of the things that they use to decide whether or not it'll be a favorable investment, even though the components of ESG have literally nothing to do with the product, right? Bridge is not like that. Bridge is not an investment opportunity in and of itself. It's something that can contribute to ESG, but it's a different kind of beast. And so that's going to kind of be the focus after we deal with this, because bridge will still be a parasite trying to weave itself into the most left-leaning and progressive companies that refuse to drop the ESG pandering even afterwards. But because companies won't have any reason to do it anymore, there'll be no reason for that, right? And so you're probably thinking, okay, well, wouldn't that mean bridge would go away? Well, not necessarily, because people will still always look for avenues of control, and bridge is that avenue of control. So it's just gonna evolve and turn into something else. But it was never reliant on investments, is basically what I'm trying to get at. But yes. Bridge is more of a personnel-based approach to corporate control rather than policy. Exactly, yeah. It's a way of thinking that it's basically just the next evolution of the cult. So that's it. And so that's why I kind of wanted to bring that up a little bit today. But yeah, so here's just the settlement document here. Obviously, you can go through the whole of it, all the signatures and things like that. And this is just your very basic, normal settlement deal. The release of information, just the stipulations and things like that, what it means, defining every aspect and so what they're supposed to talk about, blah, 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 blah. Settlement payment, no admission of wrongdoing, all this is all just very normal and standard, right? So there's really nothing special there. But yeah, this is a great big win. Now, I initially, of course, was a little upset because I was like, oh, 30 million, you bastards. Like, that's an incredible fucking deal for these freaks. But it's okay, because in the end, we will win. We will. But yeah. Thank you for the tibby. Craft them for national security reasons, Trump. Craft them? But also, yes, they should be investigated for national security reasons. Oh, man. But it's a good day to be alive. We just keep winning. We're getting tons and tons of wins, and I hope everybody's excited. Ah, Minecraft. Okay, well, yeah, you know. We're going to say that it just means to craft up a wonderful investigation to look into international damages and things like that. It's been nonstop winning. You know, we've got every month a terrorist or evil individual is taken out this year. What a wonderful feeling. That makes me feel very patriotic. We've got, you know, some good movement. If you're a day trader, you're having fun with the way that the stocks are bouncing. Lots of other people are not. I know some gaming stocks are on fire sale. But even I'm not dumb enough to buy some of those. Ah. But yeah. I don't know if you're memeing or not with the Vivek part. He kind of fell off, didn't he? I was really disappointed. I was hopeful for him. I liked him. I thought that he didn't know how to commit to the memes, and that's how you knew he was an outsider. I feel bad for falling for it, but hey, everybody does. Pakistani national, thank you so much for the Canadian fiber there, bud. Do you think Vanguard will actually turn over everything as ordered? I don't. Their paper shredders are working in overtime. I don't think that they'll be able to turn over everything, but I think they'll turn over enough. And you have to look at it this way. Vanguard was the first to make a strategic pullback in this situation because they've known for a while. They've seen the signs. They knew that this was coming. I firmly believe that. Based off of everything that I've seen, the patterns of behavior, the way that there's trouble in paradise and shit like that, there's definitely... that they're eager to wound BlackRock. I actually wouldn't be surprised if the guy behind Vanguard was getting frustrated with Fink because Fink got too big for his britches. That is, of course, complete speculation. That's how I would view humans. It's human nature. So you have to keep in mind, too, if BlackRock goes down, Vanguard suddenly gets to pick up all the pieces. Because they know everybody. They know all the same people. So, you know, if they make BlackRock look really bad, if they make State Street look really bad, they could position themselves really nicely to be, to basically pick up all the fire sales. Because BlackRock could have to, you know, get rid of investments, get rid of real estate, and Vanguard might want to sweep that up. That's just how I would read it, but, you know, what the fuck do I know? What do I know? Eliani, thank you for the Dibby. Will Trump flipping the chessboard on China have any impact on the funding of domestic commies here? Yes. I actually do believe that there is going to be an interesting fallout that most of us won't even realize until maybe like a couple months down the road. Because what's happening with Venezuela and Iran is expected if you consider the allies and the basically world board. On top of that, I think where a lot of people are getting hung up is that they're expecting, based off of previous administrations, for things to get drawn out. But during the previous administrations, you know, leaders weren't fucking killed. There were terrible deals that were done. Obama gave money and Biden gave money to the enemy, but they never did anything, right? They never took anything out. Everything was just a fucking stalemate. We're just doing shit now. We're just getting shit done. We don't like the leader? Boom, you're dead. There's no more talks. It's just like, okay, you're just fucking dead now. And so people aren't really used to that. And that's why there's such a divide, because the normal warmongers and then the normal anti-warmongers are now in an unusual position because there's no war. At the end of the day, there's no war right now, right? It's not classified as war. And the other thing, too, is I find it fascinating that everybody's still hung up on the archaic form of war. We've been at war with China for like 5 fucking years. We've been in World War III, but most people don't know. World War III is about cybersecurity. There are things happening that nobody has any idea. You think the government's going to come out and say, hey, we caught a Chinese spy trying to hack into the fucking grid. They almost got us, but we sniped them or whatever with one of our spies. They're not going to say that shit. They're not going to do that. We have literally been at war with China for a while, all right? So it's funny to watch Twitter, but when you get off Twitter and you go engage with the real world, most people support this. Most people are like, oh, evil person dead? Cool, let's go. So, yeah, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. We've been at war, motherfuckers. We've been at war for a long time. We just ain't seen it. COVID, one could argue that that was a form of war. Think about that one. Why don't ya? Understand, thank you for the tippy. Singing and the rocket's red glare. That's a moolah exploding right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. And San, thank you so much for the tippy. If the Clints can do it, Trump with all the forces at his command can do it. Also read S-Labs. It gives you more money. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Yes, I never have that open now. Oh, man. I can actually attach my throne to it, which is fun. Oh, that's right. I have to log in with this. You guys just gotta tell me things because I'm stupid. I can't say that. But thank you. Oh, wait, no, I can. Thank you, Sen, for the tippy. They totally aren't going to buy off, assassinate anyone against them. BlackRock, only unbought politicians with force of military can take them down. We'll see what happens. But I think that they're pretty fucked right now, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. Oh, man. Oh, my God. All right, there we go. Nothing happened in Sector 35 today. I repeat, nothing happened in Sector 35. Absolutely nothing. It's business as usual. Well, I wasn't fed posting. Oh, man. That's been funny. But yeah, this was really all that I wanted to talk about. This is genuinely the only thing that I give a shit about. So is there any news you guys would like? I heard China compromised OpenClaw. Oh, are we memeing on the name of OpenAI, or what is OpenClaw just something else? Oh, speaking of which, speaking of Chinese AI shit, I did buy a subscription to their bot thing, their newest one that could produce supposedly good shit. It's not that great. It's not that great. I tested it. It's shit, but I got to cancel the subscription. Oh, man. Any follow-up to Mexico Boogaloo? I think that all got settled pretty quickly, didn't it? It went real quiet, real fast. I don't know why, actually. Is it keylogging you? I don't know. I don't think so, but I have a topic. Why is OpenAI gay? Discuss. It just is. Fuck them. Another Temu AI? Yeah, it feels like it. OpenClaw is the branch of... Wait, is a branch of Claude? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. They're all over the place, man. We've been in World War III since 2005. Honestly, that sounds about right. Did you dig up any dirt on John Schwab? Oh, we got balls of steel. What happened here? What? Oh, Regina Shaw, thanks so much for gifting subscriptions over on Kick. Thank you so much for that. He's like, what the fuck? You're crazy. We got subscribers over on Kick. Oh, we got to empty out the jar. We got to empty out the cup. Since I'm here, we might as well do that. How do I do that? All widgets. How do I do that? The jar. Empty jar. Did I empty it? It's not empty. Empty the motherfucking jar, bitch! Oh, there we go. Have I dug up any dirt on him? So I looked it over at his LinkedIn and I started looking at posts. He's a very dry, boring individual to have to go through. Like, this is literally somebody who, like, mommy and daddy had to have fucking gotten this guy every connection that he's got because holy shit. What a dumb cunt. just annoying. And it's so hard for me now. It's so hard. It's after I've had access and been able to just like actually get responses from like, you know, the AI that runs the Xbox CEO's fucking account. I'm just like, ugh. I just want to tell them to their face that they're fucking retards and be done with it. I don't want to go look anything up anymore. I know that I'm right. I don't have to prove it. Everyone can see it. Oh, fuck. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. I guess I made some people mad with my crash out for my for my English localization post, and of course there are people making videos about it, and they're like, just blaming the voice actor. It's like, no, if you read the post, it's actually about everything, but it's fine, whatever. So that was funny. That was fucking funny. Holy shit. Oh, man. But it started a global conversation, and that's all that really matters. It was funny. 2026 has been a long year. Yes, it has. Holy shit. And it's March 2nd. It's March 2nd. Can we keep getting more good news? It's been so long. I know. I don't know what to do with myself when I get good news, because I'm like, oh, I'm not stressed. Fuck. This is crazy. Oopsie, one of these is not like the other. Yeah, and the fact that they defend it and don't realize it, that's so fascinating. So fucking fascinating. Truly. It's really weird when you know that I don't have any fun. Let's just go see. Let's see if there's something else on the timeline. Otherwise, I'll bid you adieu today. We'll keep it to a short stream at about 45 minutes, so we'll just hang out and goober discussion. But like, there's really nothing else that I really wanted to talk. Oh, Marathon. Who's buying Marathon? Is anyone buying it? I promise I won't laugh. I will promise I won't laugh. Fucking YouTube hates me. Wait, why? What happened? What happened? Oh, fuck no. You must entertain me until 6. Oh, I can't promise that. Richie Shad, thanks so much for continuing subscription over at Kick. Oh, look, I got the sub Annie. Yeah, 9 months. We had a baby. You can't send supers. Dude, YouTube's so weird. I get random people just like, oh yeah, today I can't do it. I don't know why. But then like they could do it before and they can do it the next time. It's all weird. Marathon is dead on arrival. Yeah, it seems like it. Even had the game actually been interesting, the reason why I didn't bother testing it is because I was worried about the colors, and I really didn't care enough for me to like need to experience the game to want to test it, you know? Like to want to test the color thing, because if it gave me more of a headache than I already had, I was like, nah, I'm going to be angry. But a couple of the clips that I watched, if you watch it, just like you can almost see that there's like, oh, if I pretend that the game is good, maybe this would be interesting, right? Like you can almost see like what they wanted to do. But then for some reason, they just decided to go the unfun route. So YouTube won't let you send waifu or Iranian in super chats. That's so weird. Random things, depending on the context, get censored. You cannot, for instance, send a super chat that says, woman, get in the kitchen, but you can say, there's a beautiful woman in the kitchen. Yeah. Oh, somebody announced their thing. Oh, shit, thank you so much for the tippy! Marathon looks like someone made Halo PvP and then had a French artist redesign the art style like he was drawing a 1980s issue of Heavy Metal magazine. But the whole thing had to be stolen art. That's the big fucker right there. That's the big fuck up right there with them. It'll always just be the stolen asset game to me. That's what it is. What if I need to talk about an Iranian waifu? I then abbreviate? I don't know. Other games are doing it better. Dude, there's been quite a few games. Actually, fun fact. So there's a game I tweeted about last week. What was it? Where the Guardians of the Wild Sky, I think it was called. Guardians of the Wild Sky. Guardians of the Wild Sky. I think. Yeah. It was this. So I did test out this game. And it was a lot of fun. It's really beautiful. It's supposed to release this year. You can tame things, you explore things. It's basically like Power World meets Ark, meets Pokemon, meets whatever. It's very, very fun. The text reminds me of Skyward Sword constantly. Now, the company that makes this is constantly making just this type of game, but every single game that they make actually gets better and better. I had to look them up because the style of it looks very similar to something that I played before. And it turns out I have actually worked with the company previously for Citadel. And when I say worked with, I mean very briefly had a conversation and might have talked about possibly doing sponsored things or maybe did a sponsored trial for them. I don't fully remember, but I do vaguely remember the game. But I can't remember. I think the game is actually still active too. It's called Citadel, if I didn't say that already. Like, I'm an idiot. I can't remember if I said it or not. But so they made Citadel, and then they've made several other games. But this one, I think they've done a really, really good job with it. So this comes out later this year, and then there was another game that I just saw that's coming out of Japan. They did a crowdfund, and I guess they're 3 times over the crowdfunding, and it just went live 24 hours ago, and it looks good. It's another Pokemon-inspired Power World taming game with more stuff that goes with it. So lots of really fun stuff being made. I think actually the lawsuit from Pokemon to Nintendo to Power World to Pocket Pair, I think that actually gave people more confidence because they now figured out what Pokemon or what Nintendo will specifically go after a company for. And so while obviously we see it as a negative, it would have been wonderful if the lawsuit didn't fucking exist, bastards. What it did was help people gain confidence to know exactly what Nintendo will try to go after you for. And then kind of like what's on the table, what's your chances of getting sued, basically. Marathon is like someone ate stolen art and puked a rave. Yeah, that's kind of how it looks. Have I ever been called a pick me by idiots? Only every day. Only every day. Oh, Shab, thank you for the debate. I like the Guardians. It had a hint of Valheim. Yes. Yeah, it had a little bit of that pastel vibrance to it, but in a good way. Power World and Pirates. Yes. All in a delightful creamy nougat. I'm really excited for them. I might honestly like send them a message and be like, hey, I like it. I like what you're doing, you know? Oh, you sent me a Draki? Well, thank you. Let me see here. I have to go to the dashboard for that. See, I feel so bad because I have all the sounds turned off for it. Because I can't work my stupid Streamlabs because I'm stupid. Anonymous attempt. Thank you so much. I was trying to tell you about Psyop anime. They're amazing. Have you seen the recent video on Twitter? They have a World War III series that's peak cinema. No, what is this? Let's go take a look. I'll write this down to look at. Tab. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. Wow, I've never had that happen before. Okay, I cannot copy and paste words from there. Apparently. Okay, I will look that up later. Because I am a piece of shit who doesn't want to lean over to the keyboard proper. I was literally playing Zenless Zone Zero, but now I'm going to join the chat. Well, bless you. I hope that you've had good luck recently. I'm currently very slow in Zenless Zone Zero because I'm enjoying myself in Withering Waves and Enfield right now. And then I'm still obviously on my daily obsession grind with Genshin because I'm a piece of shit. What do I think of Animo? Animo, is that the new Hoyoverse thing? Or Animo? What's Animo? Oh no, Animo's the other one, right? This is a different one. This one looks cute. It's a very cute game. Never mind. There's something called a Scorch Owl. And it is a furry wolf whamming on fire. I actually think that that's a new preview. Some of these look very cool. I will show you here. And now, get out of here. Look at that. Look at that shit. But that's cute. It's so cute. Very cute. Lots of cute things. Lots of good games coming out. At least hopefully good games, I should say. Hopefully. Ananta is the MMO, which is still sus MIO. Yes, I do. Everybody's allowed to be a little sussy. I'm definitely going to play Ananta. I hope to God it's good. God, I hope to God it's good. It's the aesthetic I want. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, it's perfect. It's perfect in my eyes, hopefully. Hopefully, though, they do something about the English localization and fire them. Like out, Nintendo brought a GM sniper lawyer. No. Oh, man. Check your DMs on Twitter. Okay. Oh, there it is. Oh! That's this stuff. Yeah, I saw these. These are fun. These are very fun. And there was, Hoyoverse even has their own Pokemon game coming out, basically. Dan Bug, how you doing? Welcome in. You're waiting for the next Zenless Zone Zero patch. You got Yihiwan? I never know how to pronounce some of the names. I gotta listen to them first. So I'm satisfied. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm saving. I'm saving up. I'm saving up for a while. Will the next Pokemon gen have a lawsuitamon that evolves into corporate harassment? Maybe. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw the latest from Pokemon. The Gen 10 preview with the very carefully selected angles. It's lost its identity, man. Sword and Shield was the last time that they did real stylization. And it's just been all downhill from there. I'm sorry. The Legends games even just went downhill. Like, I've reformatted my opinion of Arceus based off of the trend that they've had. And it's really, really sad. It has no identity. It just looks like some AI slop. Like, generic fucking next Tamermon thing. I hope Powell wins and Cuckmon loses. Yeah. I hope Pocket Pair wins too, because it would be actually good for the entire industry if they did. It really would. Pocket Pair, honestly, like, they deserve so much more love than they already get. You know. Why does this wolf thing look like Shadow the Hedgehog? It's like a mix of Shadow and Incineroar, and it's just, I don't know, like, it's just fun. It's fun. I like this. I like this body texture. That's reminds me of Chaos from Sanic, the liquid body. Debbie, what do you think about all the Valve lawsuits? It's bullshit! I'm gonna have to dig into them, but it's very clearly targeted. Very clearly unfairly targeted. If you actually look through some of the social ties, you can see direct connections between some of these individuals and EA and other companies. It's all propaganda, baby! That's all it is. How long until Nintendo sues? I don't know. Wait, normal form, Prisma form. Oh, that's cool. Do they? Oh, they all have multiple forms. Bro, they have multiple forms. Some of them have multiple forms. Forums? Oh my god, I love them. Oh, I love it. It turns into a chocolate milk sheepy. That's so cute. You have multiple. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck! Alright, the game just got 10 times cooler. Form variation is one of the coolest things that you can do in a game. Now it looks like Sonic. Yeah, now it looks like the werewolf Sonic. Alright, that was fun. I'm glad I clicked around a little bit. But yeah, like, all this stuff, dude. Like, I'm excited. For the first time in a while, like, I'm just truly excited. Like, things are going good. I'm not miserable. Like, that's all that matters. But no, like there's just so much good going on. And I know all last year I was still in negative Nancy, even when the wins were piling on. But like, I finally just said, you know what? You need to stop being a sourpuss, you stupid bitch. That and I started taking zinc. If you're ever miserable, just take zinc, not medical advice. Don't do that. Make sure you check with your doctor and make sure you get all your levels checked. Yeah. Actually, that is something that's not traditionally tested for in a blood test. So if you're doing a physical, tell them, hey, I want to know what my zinc levels are, bitch. I feel like a chocolate milk sheep is marketable for something. Is that a thing that already exists? Chocolate. Like, did I accidentally say something bad? Milk sheep. Let's see what that is. Sheep milk chocolate. Mass Brothers Sheep Milk Chocolate is a notable milk chocolate bar made with milk from Italian sheep, offering a unique twist on traditional milk chocolate. It combines the smooth silkiness of milk chocolate with a subtle, sharp, sour note, making it an excellent choice for those exploring the experimental milk chocolates. You're welcome. Wasn't a slur. Gabe Val beat Rothschild, gets sued again. Oh, yes. It's fascinating, isn't it? Sheep's milk cheese is pretty good. Dude, literally, there's so many cool types of, like, cheese that you can get. Camel milk chocolate? We need to try the camel milk. Oh! I need to get ordering on the testicles to start doing food samplings. We need the guinea pig testes. Oh, dude, thank you so much for the tip. Hey! This is what Nintendo gets for trying to sue Pocket Pair. I relish monster catching games getting made out of spite. Actually, it does feel that way, doesn't it? Like, obviously, as more people get into game design and game development and it becomes easier to make games, more games are going to naturally pop up. But you can't help but feel like some of this is being done in spite of Pokemon, because, like, some of the shit being made is genuinely, like, everything people were asking for in Pokemon. But then, like, 5 guys in a basement figure it out. It was like, I see you doing that out of spite. Artemis, good Stradamus, what's up? How you doing? Eliana, explain the Steam lawsuit because I don't get it. So basically, in the most dumbed down version of this, the New York AG is claiming the lawsuit is because of promoting gambling to children. What it actually talks about is blaming gun violence on violent video games. Like, those are actual words that show up in the fucking lawsuit. On top of that, all of the games that were picked up for this are all M-rated. Not a single game from EA, which has actual in-app loot boxes and purchasing, is not listed. That's basically it. Now, there's a lot more to it, and I recommend going to look, but that's how stupid it is. That's how stupid it is. Undershirt, thank you so much for the tip. I want a monster catching game where you play the monster and you catch the trainers. Wouldn't that be fun? I would want to play as Typhlosion so that way I could bring somebody into my cave and hand feed them berries and make them my mates and raise our young egglings. This is getting very weird, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, we're back in the 90s again. Oh, man. Based. I would be the best husband, all right? I really would. Only because I've learned from the best. My husband. Oh, it got cheesy. Oh, that's how you know I'm zen, when I'm just cheesy. Why not be a slacking? Because Typhlosion has natural warmth, all right? As wonderful as the story of Slacking was, I actually prefer the Typhlosion story because it just feels a little bit more, I don't know, Stockholm Syndrome-y. Eliani, thank you for the tip. Isn't there another Steam lawsuit from Uki? Hold up, are you serious? Wait, Uki? The DEI freaks? Uki lawsuit Steam. There's no way, is there? Join the Steam Claim UK. What? Steam compensation claim. UK gamers could benefit from legal action against Valve. Steam owes us. About us. Who are you? About Vicki Shotbolt. Vicki is a leading campaigner for children's digital rights with over 20 years of senior leadership experience. What? Go away. Just go away. She's the founder and CEO of Parent Zone, an organization that works with families and global brands to improve the lives of children in today's digital world. She also chairs Fair Fun, a charity that runs events for disabled children and sits on the executive board of the UK Council on Child Internet Safety. Previously, Vicki was the deputy CEO at the National Family and Parenting Institute and has written on subjects including marketing directly to children and service families. Vicki is seeking permission to bring this claim against Valve Corporation through Vicki Shotbolt Class Representative Limited, a company created specifically to represent affected UK customers. She believes Steam users have been treated unfairly and may be owed compensation. You fucking psycho. Vicki will not profit from bringing the claim. Oh, not profit from bringing the claim, but she's definitely gonna profit. What the fuck is this? The lawyers. What? What the fuck is this? It's all these dumb fucking white women Karen bitches, dude. The same Karen ass fucking blonde hair fucking dyed bleached shit that's fucking covering up her balding ass fucking shit. Fuck you and your blunt ass cunt with the same fucking eyes. They're so soulless. Holy fuck. 13, you could be old compensation if you are a PC gamer and at least 13 years old or the parent of a PC gamer. Up to 30, the rate of commission Valve charges for games sold on Steam. The number of PC, what the fuck? What do you think is going on? Why do you think that there's a claim? What is wrong with these fucking retards? UK legal action over unfair Steam game store prices given go-ahead. Valve Corporation will face a $656 million lawsuit in the UK over alleged unfair prices on the global online store. The developers set the prices. Do they not? Lawsuit filed at Competition Appeal Tribunal in London alleges Valve forces game publishers to sign up to conditions which prevent them from selling their titles earlier or for less on rival platforms. Okay, and? What? It claims that as Valve requires users to buy all additional content through Steam, if they've bought the initial game through the platform, it is essentially locking in users to continue making purchases there. You can buy something off platform and then renew it, or you can put in the key, the fucking game key. You can do that. I have things on Steam that I haven't purchased on Steam. What are you talking about? Wait a second. Honor Shay, thank you for the tippy. It certainly won't give her exposure for her crusade. Partnerships with suck-up companies, and never would she accept settlements or donations from companies. It's just for the children. It's just for the fucking children. Hold up. Wait a second. Okay, wait. Are they trying to bring two things? Or is it part of the same thing? Valve manufacturers face a compensation accusing the digital gaming platform of excessive prices and anti-competition behavior. Okay, so this is this because it's the same lawyer. So this thing that I'm reading right here is actually the actual website's thing. So this is now the information, the stupid. So they got to go ahead, right? So they're like, oh, we could do this, and then they actually did get the go ahead. So let's keep reading, I guess. The lawsuit filed, blah, 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 alleges blah, force it. It doesn't. It claims that as Valve requires users to buy all additional content through Steam if they buy, okay, we already read that. This Miss Shotbolt argues. This means she's not married, does it? This would imply she's not married. All these unmarried women not having a man to fucking leash them. Jesus fuck, dude. Has enabled Steam to charge an excessive commission of up to 30%, making UK consumers pay too much for purchase. What? If that was the case, there would never be a $2 fucking game. Shut up. The case is what is known as a collective, you say, collective action claim, which means that one person goes to court on behalf of a much larger group of people. In this instance, it has been brought on behalf of up to 14 million people in the UK. See, and this is where it gets retarded, because this is bullshit, right? She's not actually representing them. She's really fucking not. It's the claim is backed by a legal firm, which brings group action cases, separate consumer case. Okay, a separate consumer action case filed in 2024, which was a year ago, or a year prior to this. No, I'm sorry, 2 years ago, prior to this article. Has been brought against Valve in the U.S. Starting out as a developer of award-winning titles such as Half-Life, Valve launched Steam in 2003. According to VG Insights, over 19,000 games were released on the platform in 2025, alone generating revenue of $11.7 billion. Dollary dues. Well, yeah, but it's, like the majority of the companies making that money are not the majority of these. It's like 5 fucking games. Odin, thank you so much for the tippy. Single childless wine box and cats. Yippee. I know, dude. Like, fucking crazy. The company has branched out into creating its own hardware, such as the Steam Deck in 2022. Okay, why are you telling us all this? It's not related to that. Well, fuck them. Fuck the UK. Like, why does anybody give a shit? Like, shut down offices in the UK. Shut them down and just ignore them. Holy shit. Thanks so much for the tippy. MRS is married. Miss is unmarried. MS was invented in the 70s to provide a reference that didn't specify either. In practice, most who use it are unmarried feminists. See original comic Miss Marvel. There's no way. All right, let's Google it. Let's see. Is this crazy bitch, Shotbolt, married? Shotbolt is the surname of an early medieval English origin derived from a now lost village in Bedfordshire near Shefford. The name means dwelling at the boundary, from Old English seed, which is boundary, and bolt or bold, dwelling house. It was historically associated with a locational name tied to a vanished settlement. Well, maybe she should fucking vanish and stop putting her 2 cents in on things. What the fuck is her first ass name? I don't fucking give a shit. Who are you, crazy ass bitch? I want to see if you're married or not. I want to see if you are indeed childless. What is your name? Vicki. Vicki Shotbolt. Vicki. Let's see. Let's just see if she... Guardian is a former service wife and founder of the... Okay, former service wife. So you are actually married. Is a former service... What does that mean, former service wife? What is it? What does a former service wife mean? So you're divorced? What does that mean? I'm stupid. I have to go Google this phrase. Former spouses of military service members may be eligible. Okay, so that would literally... Why would you call it... Just say that she's fucking divorced. So military service husband. Why the fuck is she getting fucking after all that time then? If she's divorced, just call her fucking divorced. So she's the wife of somebody who served in the military. So what the fuck? So she's divorced. She looks divorced. Yeah, that's honestly a divorceable face right there. So I was right. So she is single right now. Jesus Christ. Valor Participation Trophy. Ah. Is that stolen valor? I would assume. I mean, I would assume so. I would consider that. I don't know. I don't know these words. Wording matters. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. She doesn't identify as divorced. Jesus Christ, dude, I fucking don't understand people. I just do not. Anyway, that's it for today. I roasted a bitch. We're gonna have to look into this. What the fuck is parent zone? Is a social media ban for under 16s right? As the government considers whether a ban would be the right way forward, we raise several important questions. Staying ahead of the curve. UK curriculum reforms for AI. What do you believe? You have a blog. Oh, yeah, sorry for ruining your Zen. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just go get Zen again and have more tea. As we enter, blah, 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 teaching online safety in a digital changing world. Technology is broken. Authoritative parenting. Here's how we fix it. What? Ugh. Professionals. What have we got here? Experience AI. None of you know how AI works. I'll look into work with us, collaborate. Okay. Of course you have a fucking podcast. I'm gonna have to listen to some of this shit. RSE in the era of notification apps and AI romance. Okay. On that note, I'll add it to the list of research to do. Oh, fuck.
Be true. Many queer politicians understand
the results of the elections. I wonder, where do you think we are now? Do you think we've...
Why is it like 47 minutes? Why do you think you have so many important things to say? Nobody's listening to this, but I'm gonna have to listen to it. I'm gonna have to listen to it, and then I'm gonna have to fucking point out anything. Okay. I'm gonna not do anything, and I'm gonna go back to drawing and being zen. Because I don't want to ruin it. I will try to do another stream this week to make up for my lack of topics today. Genuinely, the only good thing that was worth talking about was truly this thing here with Vanguard. So thank you everyone for your love and support today. I've fixed the throne thing finally, so hopefully it gives updates now or does notifications and I can actually message people in it, but it never works on my phone. So apparently it's just my iPhone. So should be fine now. Other than that, thank you so much for all the love and support and the kindness today and your time. And just smoke some weed. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to go do that. Don't worry. I'm just about to go to bed, but oh well. Hey, that's also good too. All right. I love you all very much. See you in a bit. Goodbye.